You know what time it is.
Music. Hey, tell them that you like that. Hey, this a mic check. You fucking up my count, I told you I'ma call you right back. She might be a wifey to you, but to me a nightcap. Fly to Cali just to blow a bag, cause bitch I'm like that. And I ain't tripping, I know I'ma make it right back.
Welcome to another episode of Gameonblitzz, your ultimate hub for sports, hip-hop, and today's hottest topic. Come join our conversation and give us your thoughts and your insight, and come vibe with the community. And you know, if you don't want to get hit, and you got that itch for the game of sports, and you want to debate, you know where to go. Gameonblitzz. Oh my nigga! Let me see it. Pause. What is that?
Niggas be doing this on.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
That shit be giving me weak.
Yeah, it's a. How you play that game?
I don't know. I was trying to ask Kenny, but I want to play it too. Hold on, go on.
Bro, he not like bro. Some of the stuff it's hard. It's not that hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Hold on, go on.
I'm not gonna lie. We've been watching Naruto long enough to know what to do. Sasuke, Naruto was Maki. Sakura. Nah.
Yeah, this shit be getting me tight.
Whoa. Bro, you gotta pause it though. Like, I'm trying to help you.
But I'm trying to text.
Whoa. Okay, the Lakers are 8-2 since Luka joined. How you feel about the first? I seen before we get into, I seen a post because I watch all the Lakers game. I'm talking about all of it.
Pause.
How's that pause? Watching the Lakers game?
Soon you gotta let Lakers breathe.
Bro, you just said Tory Lane was cute.
Yeah.
Bro, you literally said Tory Lane got buff.
If you look at Lakers kind of, bro.
Haram. Wallah Azim. You are gay. You are gay, my brother. My brother. Brother. So,
man, good. What you think about the Lakers too?
First of all, we need to slow down a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Lakers 8-2, great, but I seen Lakers 8-2 since Luka joined. We have to understand these 8 games Luka been struggling, but we understand the Luka effect. But prior to this, the Lakers were ranked number 5. I seen somebody post it they were number 10, and like they're number 2nd. And no, it didn't happen like that. They were between 5 and 4. They kept going between 5 and 4. I think it was Oklahoma and OKC, and then it was like Memphis. Then it was the Rockets, between the Rockets and the Denver, and then the Lakers was right there. So it was only maybe a game and a half or 2 games between them or whatever. So they kept going back and forth. That was Anthony Davis was still playing with them when they were ranked number 5, and then he got injured. I don't know if it was against the Pacers or whatever, but he got injured against some team, and he was taking some time off, and LA was still playing good. So I think LA went on like a 5 game winning streak after Anthony Davis set out before he got traded, and then Luka came.
They started losing again a little bit.
They lost like 1 game. They were like 5-1. Yeah, it was like 5-1, okay. And then Luka came back, and they lost 2 games. But it's like they were performing. Or they were already doing good. Not saying that Luka is not a good addition, but let's kill that narrative. But okay, the Lakers are 8-2 since Luka joined. My overall thoughts on them going 8-2, I would say Luka is a phenomenal addition to the team. Obviously, he draws a lot of attention. A great passer. The way he see the court is amazing. Him and LeBron been connecting on a lot of long passes. But on defense, he's been trying. Even though I told you he's not that, athletic or whatever in terms of like, but he's been putting forth the effort. I feel like that has a lot to do with the trade and also JJ Redick as a coach. And on defense, JJ Redick been doing a great job also coming up with defensive scheme where you can kind of hide Luka a little bit more where he's not exposed. And they've been playing great defensively. I think they were ranked maybe number 7 when it comes to defensive rating. But I think in the last 17 games, they've been ranked number 1 on defense. So to me, overall, the way they implemented Luka in the lineup, to me, is perfect.
Yeah, no, I agree. me, like people, it's like a lot of time people look at like individual performances, right? Like you gotta look like around the team, because since Luka's been like added to the team, right? You can see like a lot of other team be keying on Luka, and a lot of other players started shining. Like for example, like Vanderbilt, I think he's been playing very very well.
Mhm.
Like since and Connect too, since he came back from that trade I didn't go through, he's been finding ways to hit a couple of threes. So a lot of time it's just about, I think, Luka presence. It means a lot to the Lakers, and you can tell how much has he learned already from LeBron. Like
Yeah.
LeBron is a great, like LeBron's a player. Like I remember we were talking about this a couple of days ago. Difference between players that can make other players better around them. Like we were talking about KD and Steph and Bron. You can see some of the like passes that Luka and LeBron finding each other already, like is looking dangerous for other teams,
Yeah.
right? So like me, that's why I look at when I look at a player player affecting the team. I look at what you can bring around, like not him only scoring point. Because if you look at Luka, a lot of time in pick and roll, they push two people in front of him, and then he has to reach pause. He tall, like, so he can find other players,
Yep.
and other players been playing well. And if you look at it, this couple game, I think like it was 2 games ago when Austin Reed went down with the injury. He didn't play the rest of the game, right? And they still find a way to win. And that's the thing. When you get to the playoff, that's what's gonna get you
Facts.
over the edge, finding a way to win.
Facts.
Like pull other things out of the way, finding a way to win. And they've been doing that since he joined the team, and it's been working. And also one thing you mentioned, JJ Redick, you have to give him his props.
Dog.
You can see how he set up the team already around Luka and LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I said that when we had a couple of pods ago, I said that coaches matters.
It does.
A lot of time coaches matter too.
Yeah.
And now I'm banking on Lakers to do something in the West when it comes to playoff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think but we'll that's one of the topic we'll talk about, because I don't want to indulge too much into that conversation with JJ Redick. But yeah, coaching does matter. Defensive scheme matter. Putting players together that work well together, that gel together matters. So that's the whole point of coaching. And I think Luka talent is so immense. It's like he's not even playing the best basketball. I think out of all the attributes, the things that he's doing so well right now is passing and rebounding. When it comes to scoring, obviously he's getting those looks, but he's not as efficient as he would like to be. And he's missing some of those easy shots that he normally makes. Now, when they come around, this offense is gonna be crazy. Defense, in terms of the perimeter, they're playing great defense. Like down low, they're not bad, right? But
they're not bad.
They can do better, because Jackson Hayes been producing. But I feel like if in a playoff, playing somebody 4 or 5 times, you're gonna need an actual big that can bang in a pause, but also can rebound. They've been getting out rebound against the game against Dallas. That game Dallas should have gotten blown out, but but they kept getting offensive rebound after rebound and things like that. Yeah. So obviously they're playing small ball. LeBron been playing more of a power forward role and things like that. So to me, it's like moving forward, I can see them going far in the playoff, and at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to like coaching.
Yeah.
So,
but even if they don't get like that far, which I think they will get far this year, but come next year they're gonna have to go get a big man, and if they get that big man, it could be a wrap for a lot of teams in the league next year. But
because defensively they've been doing good.
But that's it for the Lakers, and then just moving on. So the Suns might let Kevin Durant go after this season.
Yes.
What you think about that?
So I think last spot we talked about it, Kevin Durant, obviously a phenomenal player. And I seen well, let me just say this. Yes, so I looked it up through Bleacher Report posted. Windhorst said Kevin Durant will be traded by the Suns in the NBA free agency, and he knows that. And they say that on Wednesday on NBA Today that the Suns will trade Durant in the offseason, and he knows that the NBA insider added that everybody's intentions are clear. So I think that's something we need to focus on. I think them saying, I think Kevin Durant is also aware of it. I think it's a mutual understanding that they're going to depart from each other in the offseason because it's not working out. They might not even make it to the playoff. And that's a concern. And to me, it's just like, players, they complain about criticism. Okay, so in this case, what I would say, are we allowed? I'm not saying we're not allowed to criticize them. Obviously, we're not going to get personal. But Kevin Durant, a player at his stature, the type of talent that he possesses, like, what do we say in this case? He played with OKC. He played with Golden State. Obviously, he won two rings and final MVPs. Kevin Durant has all the accolades, right? One of the greatest players ever. But in terms of winning multiple championships, he got 2 with Steph. But ever since he left Steph, there's no rings, right? So what can, because Kevin Durant, I see him like saying people talk about saying this, saying that about basketball, like they don't know basketball, this and that. But we're fans, we're allowed to criticize. So what criticism can we give Kevin Durant without making him feel like we're going overboard? Because a lot of time he says things like, he got into a Stephen A. Smith. I don't remember what Stephen A. Smith said, but I feel like any criticism towards KD, he's gonna take it to like heart. I think we're allowed to criticize it, and they don't take away from us thinking you're still one of the greatest ever. I think we can't just sit here and just say you're great and not talk about the other things. LeBron can get criticized. MJ can get criticized. You're KD, you can get criticized too. Ever since you left Steph, you haven't been winning. And I'm sorry. It just, I don't know. People say it's a leadership concern.
That's what Stephen A. Smith said.
So and
which I agree with. I agree with that.
And Kendrick Perkins said that Kevin Durant doesn't care about winning like that. And I don't agree with that. But I feel like there's something that Kevin Durant lacks. Like, and we can always say that it's injuries, this and that, boom, boom. LeBron went through the same shit. Kobe went through the same shit. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what Stephen A. was saying. That's why he was butting head with them. He's saying that his leadership in terms of like, holding other people around him accountable of how they play and stuff like that, which all go into, I mean, obviously, like, people like, and a lot of people were saying that Stephen A. is not right for saying that because they said that leaders lead differently, which I agree with, but also leaders also find a way to lead in all those aspects that can make a team better. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In terms of you playing, in terms of you holding other people, other players accountable, and in terms of being vocal. So a great leader has all those, tools, right? And he doesn't have the one that Stephen A. was talking. I think that's what Stephen.
Yeah,
that's
like
the one
the
that
leadership.
Stephen A. was talking about, and people coming at him for that. Like, look, the last 8 games, they 2-6. On the Suns, right? And then even himself came out and said it. He was just recently on Draymond's podcast. He was talking about they wanted to move him in this
off-season
trade.
Trade.
Deadline, they wanted to move him, and actually, apparently, he's not. He's been going back and forth with the owners. He said right now it doesn't make sense for him to move. He don't want to move right now, so he's saying that he's not moving right now. He said when the summertime comes, you guys want to move me, then yes, I'm okay with that. He said that like recently on Draymond's podcast, which to me, what you said is mutual agreement. They're gonna move from him, and the reason like there's a couple of reasons for me. I think they're moving from him. Once, he's getting older. 2, the other 2 key players are untouchable, right? Like both Devin Booker and what's the other
Bradley
Bill. Yeah, they both under contract, which they not willing to, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying.
I think Bradley Bill's on the contract to like 2030 or something like that.
Yeah,
and
I think
he's making like 50 mil. So, and they moving away from KD because I mean he's the odd man out of those 2. So, and me, I think right now is necessary for them because there's no way you have those 3 players on the team and you struggling to make playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. And
you get what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
You got to move something. Like,
you got to move something.
Like,
and they got the talent.
Hall of Famers possibly on a team.
Yep.
Right? And they can't make playoff. Bro, I was watching the game against the Timberwolves, bro. Like, they were getting it. Oh my God. I was like, yeah.
That shit was crazy, right?
Time. Yeah, it's time for them to move on from KD.
Yeah.
And he understands that too. So I mean, but my question is, right? If they move on from him, what can they get for like for KD, and where can he go and fit in well?
I mean, obviously, I haven't thought about it, but I would say like this. I think me and you and I talked about this earlier,
Mhm.
last month. I don't know how they're gonna make the trade happen, but a team that I would like to see KD play with, obviously, I would like to see him play with Ant-Man. That's one.
Hey man, yeah,
Um,
nah.
Anywhere KD goes, well, let me not say anywhere. It depends where he
Mhm.
goes. But if KD join the Timberwolves, that's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna say they're gonna win it because we've seen them with other people and it didn't happen. But if you put them on your team, you're bringing a lot of talent and you're bringing a chance to
Oh,
win a championship.
or even go back to OKC. Him and Shea, that could be.
If you go to OKC,
Because look, if you go to AKC, he doesn't really have to do that much. He can just stay in the corner and shit pass it and he
but if
shoot.
they
You get what
trade
I'm saying?
him, OKC
They'll
gonna
have
have
to
to give
let,
up something.
yeah, like Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, or even
Chat.
Chet. Yeah, I don't know if they want to move on from them
Nah, I think you got a
those
young
guys.
team. You try to keep your best young players as
Yeah.
core together because and KD, like you said, KD's a lot older. I think KD got to come into a situation where he's added on to a team. Unless if they trade something, the core value of the team is not diminished to just bring him in because then the bench might be weak or the additional players or the backup player or the role players might not be good enough. And I think that's what's going on right now. But KD is an immense
For the
talent,
addition to the
but
team,
it's just
yeah.
like, but bro, like how long we gonna go of you not winning? You played with Steph, you won, but after Steph or before Steph, you played with Westbrook, you didn't get it done. You played with James Harden and Kyrie Irving in at the Brooklyn Nets. Some people might say yeah, injuries and things like that, but you didn't get it done because if that's LeBron, it doesn't matter. LeBron went to the final against Steph and them. He didn't have Kevin Love. He didn't have Kyrie Irving. It is what it is. That's just part of the game. So KD, you didn't get it done with them. Then you come to the Suns. Devin Booker is not injured. Haven't been injured. You're not injured. You haven't been injured. Bradley Beal is there. I think it's 2 years now, right? They've been together, maybe 2, 3 years. I can't remember, 2 years at least. And y'all not getting it done. So what is it? Who are we going to blame? KD, you're the leader. So what? I want KD to come out and say why he think they're not winning.
Yeah.
Does he believe that he plays a significant role of them of the Phoenix Suns not winning, or is just the organization didn't do enough to bring players?
Nah, he
Because
do.
because we can't even say that you got Bradley Beal,
Hmm.
Devin Booker, right? So my point is, it's like what's not working? What's
Yeah.
not working? You're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to make that thing happen. So come on, son. You're the Grand Reaper. Act like
Cause,
it,
cause,
though.
cause look, right? I
Go
say that,
kill some
right?
shit.
Prime example, right? In the beginning of the season, we were talking like shit on the Bucks because they were playing terrible, and then we saw that small clip when Giannis put them all together, and he was like, "That's leadership right there." You get what I'm saying? That's the type
Yeah.
of leadership you want. Like he was like, talking to them, and they are like maybe have meeting with the team, just trying to come up with something. Maybe do team activity because a lot of time, like bringing team together, it means a lot. It can help a team kind of be more of a like players be more of a team player when it comes game time. All these go into winning games. People don't understand. Like all those go into winning games.
No, facts.
But KD, let's see. By the next play he go though, if that play is also a distraction and they not winning, then we gotta start talking about it because KD, I feel like sometimes he kind of sensitive. He don't want people to do like
Criticizing, right?
criticize nothing
Yeah.
about his game because he will always on Twitter he always like even like regular
He got a
fans. You
burner
will see him,
account.
yeah, you will see him tweeting at regular fans, bro. Like
And I fucks
I'm
with that
like,
though. I
bro,
fucks with that.
yeah, that's cool, but like I'm saying like sometimes don't be too sensitive, bro.
Yeah, you got to
Sometimes constructive criticism, you gotta take it.
when
You know
you're
what I'm
when you're
saying?
that type of caliber, when you're at that level of like talent,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta expect those criticism minus the disrespect and getting personal with people. But if we're talking
Facts.
about purely basketball, KD's not getting it done. I'm sorry, brother. You just not getting it done. But yeah, we can
Yeah.
move on to the next topic.
Next topic, should JJ Redick be coach of the year?
So I'm gonna say like this: JJ
That's a hot
Redick,
topic.
aka the kid's gonna say I'm glazing, aka Bron sexual, right?
Bro, it's actually
He's been a
crazy.
Brown sexual for a year and a half now since the podcast started. So I would say JJ Redick definitely is a candidate for Coach of the Year. What he's been doing is nothing short of like amazing. Um, Obviously people gonna say he got LeBron, he got Anthony Davis. Yeah, Darwin Ham was there too. Is it Darwin Ham? I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but he wasn't doing a great job like JJ Redick is doing right now. And JJ Redick is setting a precedent. You can tell he's not here to tolerate no shit. You can see him getting on his players. You can see being very interactive. You can see him being very engaging. You can see that he wants to win, and he's there to be a coach, not to be their friends. So to me, that like I respect that as a coach or anybody that's like a leader of that team because he's also a leader of that team. So I would say like yes, he's definitely up for like coaches of the year, coach of the year. They're second in the West now. Not only that, watching the Lakers play defensively, the last 17 games they stepped it up, and that's just not happening because on accident. That take coaching and getting your team, galvanizing your team to go out there and play hard. Two, he put Vandal back in the lineup, and Vandal is a great defender. He's gonna go for all the loose ball. He's gonna guard your best player. He's gonna bring that toughness. Then you have Austin Reeves. He's not a great defender, but when we talk about effort, oh my God,
He defend well. He defend well.
Effort.
When out, like he put in like
a lot of effort. Bron, I don't know what happened. At 40, Bron is playing like he's trying to impress Luka. He's trying to impress Luka. I think that's what it is.
He taking steroid.
Nah, he ain't taking no steroid. Nah, don't put that on Bron. No. Bron taking care of his body. He just happy that Luka is there, so he's going crazy. But also the defensive scheme that JJ Redick is putting together is phenomenal. Play calling. I seen one play where he was telling Rui York, get in the post, yelling, get back over there. Soon as he went into the post, LeBron found him, he got a layup, and then JJ Redick looked at him like, look at that. How easy was that? So to me, he's definitely up for coach of the year. But go ahead.
Yeah, for me, definitely a candidate, but to win it, that's gonna be a kind of controversial because we have two teams in the NBA right now that's doing, crazy already over 50 game wins. The Oklahoma City Thunder and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So those two coaches probably definitely will be all for it. Even like me, I was also saying the Detroit the Pistons coach, because the Pistons haven't like, you know what I'm saying? The Pistons have been a shit team for the past like I would say a decade. And now they almost, they probably most likely gonna make playoff this year. So you got to give that coach a props too, and then that's a young team too. Taking that young team on and then making them play a contender. That's also a problem.
I agree.
JJ for me definitely a contender, but to win it, I think right now it'll be between the OKC and the Cavs coach. To win
the Cavs coach is definitely deserving for sure.
Yeah, but JJ he's definitely a contender for me for what he has done with that Lakers team. We all know how
Yeah, we should see how it goes. So the next one, I could take this. So is the GOAT debate. The way LeBron is performing right now at age 40, the type of stats that he's putting up. If he wins the championship at this age, or even win Defensive Player of the Year, because I think people are putting him in that conversation. Is the GOAT debate eventually done? Is LeBron the aficionado of the GOAT debate? Is he the GOAT of the GOATs?
For me, it's already over with. Like for me, I already got LeBron. LeBron's one-on-one. Like that just for me. Like in terms of like accolades, stat, longevity. Like because everything, all the increment that go into the GOAT debate. For me, LeBron's sitting on top of the throne. Like for me. It just like, you know what I'm saying? But like I was watching I think it was what's that guy name? It was Michael Beasley? Who was it?
Shannon Fry? Something?
No. I think it's the other Beasley. He used to play for the
Miami Heat.
I was watching the podcast. He was talking about like he was saying that like the people that think MJ is better than LeBron hold on. He said no disrespect, but I think they hold on to old feelings. He said, if you pull no names, right? Pull all the like stats, like pull all the like position, like shooting guard, point guard,
Power
power
forward.
forward, center. If you put the stat, every player, you put player stats up, right? No names, just their stats up. LeBron will be able to be number one in every single category
That's
in
true.
terms of like stats, right? So for me, like, you know, a lot of time, you know, Grand Shaki might say, don't you cannot Google muffin it, don't look at stat.
Don't
Just
Google
go
it.
by eye test. Eye test for me, eye test, stat, everything. To me, it's just LeBron. No
Yeah.
pause, no glazing, right?
Too late, brother.
I don't want to be JJ ready, but to me, LeBron's the GOAT. I'm sorry.
Yeah. For me, it's I always fight this feeling calling LeBron the GOAT. Even though, like, to me, LeBron is the GOAT, but it's like I feel like it's been battered and rammed into our head that MJ 6 ring, 6 MVP. So to me, it's like that's always gonna be the debate. LeBron doesn't have 6 rings. He been to the final. He lost was 5 times or whatever the case may be, and he got 4 rings. And MJ got 5 MVP. LeBron only got 4. It took LeBron 20 years to do this, to do that, and things like that. So people can make an argument why they think MJ is the GOAT, and on the other side, you can make an argument why LeBron is the GOAT. Now, for me, is like people acting like longevity is something that's just like given. It's like people act like longevity is just easy. It's not easy, man. So it's not easy for LeBron to be playing all the way at age of 40. MJ didn't do it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't do it. Karl Malone didn't do it. Kobe didn't do it. And he's playing at a high level. It's like, okay, we're both great. But to me, what separated from me is not only the longevity, but it's how consistent LeBron has been at that age. Right? At 40, he's still playing like MJ at 40 wasn't playing like this. Not even close. So, and LeBron is playing defense. So people be like, oh, so it took LeBron this long to do this long to do this. Yo, you have to know that man is a pass first player. And he's in every statistical category. And also he has the accolade to back it up. He might not have 5 MVP, but he got 4. He might not have 6 rings, but he got 4. So it's 2 different era. LeBron dominated his era. MJ dominated his era. To me, this era is more challenging because you have the KDs, you had Kobe in his era, you had the Tim Duncan, the Steph, the Kawhi, the Carmelo, the Wade, the who else? Now you got the new cast, you got the Jason Tatum, you got the Jokic, you got there's so many players I can keep naming. Did I mention KD? I probably did mention KD already. So to me, the competition level is here now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying MJ didn't have competition, but if you compare
no, he didn't.
People at this, it's not the same. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna take credit from MJ for what he did in this era, and nobody's gonna make me take credit from LeBron what he did in this era. But one thing I would say, LeBron dominated his era way longer than MJ did, and that's just the way it is.
A lot of times that's why they say, oh, obviously he gonna have all the stats because he played for so long. And I saw Gilbert Arena was saying, okay, if he said that, then let's look at the stat. Who was the quickest player to get to 10,000 points?
Bron.
20,000.
Bron.
30,000.
Bron.
40.
Bron.
What are you talking about, bro?
Bron.
You
feel me? Man. Like, I know my partner here is a Bronsexual, but everything he said was facts. Everything he said was facts. But Mo, think about it though. Okay, people that play 20 years, LeBron played longer. Name me a player that played this long at this level. That's what I'm saying.
And I honestly, I want to pull up Mike. When he was 40, I want to put up when he was 40, bro. I want to put up his stat, bro. There was one game when he was with the Wizards, bro. He scored 6 points the whole game. I swear to God, I'm like, this is not your goal.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro. Both played like 20 plus minutes. He scored 6 points, bro.
Let me see.
Get out of here.
I believe so. I mean, he was older. But again, that's the point.
LeBron right now,
and LeBron, you know what I'm saying? LeBron is just different animal.
MVP. You know, I've seen the stats, right? Yeah. LeBron MVP season, his like first MVP, right?
Yeah.
His stat now is better than those stats.
Yes, I seen it. More rebound, more assists. Yeah. I think like the scoring might be a little bit down, but like overall, even efficiency is up there. So I mean, that's what makes LeBron the GOAT to me. They both dominated their era, but LeBron dominated his era a lot longer than
Le GOAT. I call him Le GOAT.
Le GOAT. Le GOAT. What about MJ? What you gonna call MJ?
Le Sheep.
There's a difference between the bad.
Look, she
But
said,
but
hey,
nah.
get out of here.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Right, next topic, Jokic is not leading the MVP race. I think he is.
No, I'm saying
Nah,
yeah, that's what it is now leading.
nah.
Yeah.
After last night, he dropped 50 last night.
I mean, to me, I don't even understand, right? I have a
Bro,
problem
yeah,
with this,
they gotta get Jokic out of there, bro. She gotta
bro.
get there, bro.
Yeah, I got a problem with this, bro. Like,
Yeah, I got a problem with it too. If they don't give the shit this shit, I mean, I got a problem with it.
yeah,
I'm
that's gonna
sorry.
be a huge problem because not only that, we're looking at their third in the league. Even if they were second, shit, they're 50 and 10, and I think
Well,
Jokic are like 10 games behind. How the hell you gonna give it to him because he's putting up just crazy numbers? Shea is putting up crazy
yeah.
numbers too.
Numbers 2, that's what I'm saying, bro.
But the
Yo, he
flip
got
side,
4 50-point games already this year.
yeah, he got more 50-point games. He got more 40-point games. He got more 20 points
More
game than
30,
anybody.
more. Bro, I
Yep.
saw that yesterday, bro. I'm like, yo, there's no way his stats like this, bro.
And
It look inflated.
yeah, that don't even make any sense, bro. To me, it's like, come on now. And then they're number 5 in the West. No, number 3 in the West. 39-22, and they're about 11 game behind, bro. So
Yeah,
it's just and
that shit over.
but you know that I think when I looked at it yesterday, they still had Jokic leading, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Shea's averaging 32.6 points per game, 5.2 rebound, 6.2 assists, shooting 52.5 rebound. 52.5 from the field goal. And Jokic is averaging a triple double. I know he's averaging like 29, 12, and 10.
Yeah.
But what I would say though on defense, again, Shea is very, very effective on defense. If you go look at his defensive
and shooting percentage is nice.
yeah. So it's like he played both sides of the floor. Jokic is not the greatest defender. Jokic doesn't play defense at his position. Like when you look at Jokic, probably don't even average a block a game. Let me see how many block does he average.
Bro, shit. Look at this, bro. He got 59 20-plus game this year, and 38 30-plus game, and 9 40-plus game, and 4 50-plus game.
That's crazy.
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
So look, Mo, brother Jokic here, bro, is I think Jokic is only getting how many blocks? 0.7 blocks a game, and he's like 7 foot. Bro, come on, bro. You can't even average a block. Come on, son. And then let me pull up.
What's the steal? How many steal he Shea game per game?
Let me see. You got Jokic stats up?
Let me pull it up.
Shea is averaging. Shea's averaging. Where's it still at? 1.8 still a game.
Yeah, that's good.
What is? I know Jokic be getting steals too.
Let me see Jokic.
Let me pull it up.
I don't even know how to look at their stats.
But I'm about to pull it up right now. So Jokic.
1.8 still.
Jokic is. Yep, 1.8, 1.82. So they got the same steals, and then how many? Shea's getting 1 block. Jokic is getting 0.7 block.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, so the numbers are crazy on both sides. Obviously, the triple double look more crazier, but on defense, like Shea, obviously, you can go look at his defensive rating, defensive stats, and you can see that he's producing. But yeah, to me, it's Shea. The MVP is Shea. I don't want to. I don't. If y'all give it to Jokic, bro, this is done. Y'all, even last year, I felt like he should have went to Shea. You know, like they got a better record. He putting up the stats. So why not give it to him? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, Shea gotta get his. He gotta get his first one.
Bro, you gotta give it to him, bro. Like, this is crazy. We gotta stop that, bro. Like, but we can move on.
Well, moving on. I said LeBron is ranked 5th on the Kia MVP leading at the age 40.
Oh, what do you think about that?
I think that's crazy. Like, bro, we already talked about LeBron, but again, for what he's doing at his age, and then for look at it, the amount of games he's playing also. You get what I'm saying? Like at this age, and the amount of minutes he's putting up at this age.
Yeah.
Being ranked 5th in the MVP.
Yeah.
That's tremendous. But you know, a lot of time, I always say we have to. You have to like when greatness. A lot of time you don't know until it's gone, bro.
No,
You
that's
gotta
a
embrace
fact.
it while it's here. Cause now LeBron's gone. Now we gotta start comparing Jason Tatum's and Luka and them. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the same, but
Nah,
it's
don't do that. Cause like when Kobe left, when Kobe retired, I was like, I don't want to watch the game no more, bro. This is done.
it's gonna take a while for people to get used to like the new comparison and stuff like that. But
Yeah, that's
I'm
gonna
just
look
saying, like,
different. That's gonna look real different when LeBron leaves. The landscape of
yeah,
basketball is gonna look different.
I
But
see. I seen the sports right. It
mhm,
said that. It said that, bro. We gotta be grateful. In our lifetime, we were able to witness um, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James, uh, um, Tom Brady, Serena Williams,
mhm,
Tiger Woods,
mhm,
Michael Phelps.
mhm.
Who else? They have somebody else on there. They
You,
have somebody else on there.
you see,
Floyd Mayweather. They have, yeah.
you
They said,
see,
bro, we gotta, yeah.
you name about 6, 7 niggas, right?
Mm-hmm.
The amount of glazing you're doing. Look. I'm gonna tell you this though, real shit. You say we gotta be grateful for Messi, Cristiano
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo, Serena,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, Tom Brady, Floyd, right? You said
Mm-hmm.
all of that. But niggas be saying all of that. People be saying all of that, but they're not grateful for their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, their auntie, their mom, and their dad. There's 6 people right there you can be glazing. There's 6 people right there that people should be glazing, but we out here
I ain't
glazing.
gonna lie. I
LeBron,
ain't gonna lie.
Floyd,
Glazing your family
Serena.
member
Bro,
is a
what?
different level.
Bro, I even see people glaze Bronny like they ain't got no little. You got a little brother that's putting up like. You got a little brother
Nah,
that's averaging 1.2 in the G League.
he and Bronny, the hell?
But I'm just
He
saying,
and
like
Bronny
people.
better than that nigga.
But I'll tell you that back to the topic. When LeBron get retired, guess who's gonna take over?
Bronny.
There you go. Bronny gonna take over.
You know who's coming back to it? Bryce. I seen Bryce was pulling up points the other night with his glass goggles on, bro.
Who?
Bryce.
He did what?
He was pulling some points up. He's dunking on something. Look. I'm telling you, bro. Look it up,
No,
bro.
I'm not saying. I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying, like,
Bryce last game, bro.
look,
He was dunking on niggas, bro.
we're trying to be supportive of Bronny. Now you giving us another task that we're not even there yet. Like,
I think Bryce gonna be better than Bronny. That's just my
no,
my
bro.
opinion.
Watching Bronny play in the G League, bro.
They
I'm
said
telling
Bryce on
you.
the bench. Bryce
Listen,
don't even start.
once Bronny figure out, like, once Bronny get into that bag where it's like,
Yeah.
like he talking shit to people, like, nigga, fuck wrong with you? Like, when he start doing that, when Bronny start doing that, because to me it's like when Bronny do that, he look tougher than Bron. Bron was never that tough.
Bronny can't do that because some niggas like, you know LeBron?
But
You
Bronny,
not your father?
but can anybody say that? Okay, wait, can anybody say that in the G League right now about Bronny?
In the G League, he cooking.
Nobody can talk to Bronny in the G League right now.
I'm not gonna lie, Bronny. I ain't gonna lie, he might go down as the best G League player ever.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He's the greatest G League player of all time.
Yo, his stats in the G League is like shit stat in the NBA.
In the NBA. But look though, even though that's laughable to some people, LeBron is averaging more points than damn near 80% or 85% of the people that got drafted in the G League.
Yeah, facts.
And people that came into that class with him. So what are we talking about?
Facts.
Bron is averaging 17 points.
Yeah, he cooking in the G League. He cooking.
And he dunking on niggas.
Yeah, bro. And he talking shit.
I see him look talking to you like, the fuck wrong with you? Like, yeah. Nigga, this Bronny James. What you talking about?
Yeah,
now, I'm not gonna lie, all joke aside though, remember this. We say this. Bronny gonna be tough in the NBA.
Nah, he is. Bronny.
He gonna be tough.
You know, your mouth can out with glaze here, cause but Bronny
you definitely your glaze expired.
Let's move on, man.
Next topic.
Kyrie Irving out for the rest of the season with the ACL. How does that affect the Dallas Maverick playoffs run? So last night, Kyrie he tore his ACL. Yeah, for the season.
It's really, really sad. Again, I'm gonna say this though. Like, Kyrie's one of those players, but obviously he was having a good season. I think he was averaging 25, 5 and 5 or something like that. Kyrie is a great player. You know, he come from that cloth of Kobe. Obviously, Kobe was a mentor to him. And just seeing him go down like that was kind of sad or whatever. Because, like, you can tell, like, ever since Luka got traded, he wanted to take on that leadership role. Like, he's going to lead the team like it's him against everybody type thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna try to lead that team into the playoff. By the time the playoff gets here, Anthony Davis would have been ready to also participate. And I saw that in his eyes and things like that. And to see him get injured like that, it was just sad. And like Kyrie been going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But he's still got a lot left in his tank. But I would say this though. The nigga to blame for all of this shit is Nico Harrison. He's the nigga to blame for all this shit. I'm gonna tell you why. This nigga, first of all, I don't even like the placement of his hairline. Let me just tell you that. I just don't like the how far back his hairline is. Like it's not all the way back, but it's just it's back enough where it's like it goes. You know what? Little things that bother you. Like I'm looking at his picture. Like it's not like it bothers me all the way. It just
But it bothers you a little.
Yeah, and I don't like his facial structure. I'm gonna tell you why. Like he looked like a guy that's just like he gonna say hi to you, but he don't really like you. And he look like he don't really like you. So to me, it's just, I don't like the way he smile. Like when he smiles, his eyebrows just go up like this. I hate that. And you traded Luka, right? Even though I had this conversation with my mom, I said, "Yo, some of the things he said, I agree. The way he went about it, I disagree. You traded Luka, so that means Kyrie Irving got to take over. He got to play more minutes. He got to lead the team. Kyrie Irving got an injury history. I don't think it's this bad, but he got an injury history. We were just talking about LeBron not having Kyrie in the finals. Then he's 31, 32, whatever his age is. Him taking over the team is a lot. Him taking over, you putting a lot of pressure on him. Anthony Davis got injured too. So Nico Harrison might be the worst GM we ever seen. He got to be ranked the worst GM we ever seen. He's the Kwame Brown of the NBA.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For me, I was saying, bro, like it's like all the negative energy started, like, being around the team, the fans outside of the arena. Bro, as soon as Luka trade went down, like obviously, like he had his reasons, but a lot of bro, like they have like what's the Dallas Gaffer? He also had an MCL.
He's injured.
Yeah, he's injured, Lively injured.
Anthony Davis injured.
Anthony Davis, bro, it's just like a bunch of negativities or like just coming around the team and stuff. And bro, Nico Harris, now maybe he's regretting from starting that from like since the beginning. I don't know. If it would have worked though, then he probably, you know what I'm saying? It's like by now, I don't know. And the Lakers are doing so well that the Mavericks not even in the playoffs. So I don't know. I don't know about him.
If Luka win the championship with the Lakers, like he needs to resign.
Bro, they say he has to get security because he getting death threats and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's doing too much. I think
that's a lot. Yeah, fans they would take it. They would take it to a different level.
Yeah, they're doing too much. This is all sports and things like that. I don't know about all of that, but I saw like the ticket price went up and things like that. But it just I don't know. We'll see though. Like obviously this year they're taking a break. They're done. They're not gonna continue with this. Kyrie's out. There's no reason to push. Yeah, Anthony Davis should be out for the rest of the season and come back next year and see. Let's see what y'all do. But you still got hope. Just hope that they don't win any championship, and hope that your players come back healthy. Kyrie probably might not start the season next year because it's gonna be what is it? MCL? What is it?
It's ACL.
ACL. So it's gonna take a minute to come back from that.
That's like 9-10 months. So it's.
So that's pregnancy month.
Speedy recovery to Kyrie. Hopefully the Dallas can figure out next year. But moving on. Say LeBron comment on Ant-Man rejecting the title of being a face of the league. What you think about that? You say why would you want to be a face of the league?
Face of the league when all they do is just bash you. There's some truth to that, and also I want to be fair here, right? There's some truth to that, and because I just don't want to side with just LeBron's side because there's other technical things that I feel like we need to discuss. Yes, I do agree with what LeBron said that they scrutinize players and things like that. Imagine if you're selling a product, right? Yeah. Why would you go out there and tell people that you have a bad product? Like the product works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes, right? Yeah. If that's the truth, right? And I'm not saying that the product is bad, but I think it's just in terms of entertainment, like it went down. In terms of like player and analyst relationship has been like kind of like not in a good space, especially with Stephen A. Smith. He's been having problem with a lot of people, and I understand their job is to criticize people. I have no problem with that. I have no problem. But once you get personal, you're getting personal, right?
Yeah,
And
facts,
if
facts.
Ant-Man say he doesn't want to be the face of the league, do you have the right to criticize him? Yes. He got his reason why he don't want to be. Do I think Ant-Man should have come out and say, "Oh, that's what y'all got Wemby for"? No. You could have just simply said, "Hey, we'll see," or something. So just something political, right? Because obviously Ant-Man come out there and play hard, play defense, score, get buckets, and lead his team, especially when he play against these top dogs, he really show out.
Yeah, they be going for it.
Yeah. So, but on the other side of it is like the criticism. We can't take every criticism to make it personal.
Yeah,
So some
facts.
criticism are warranted and some are not. I think now there's more criticism that aren't warranted than that they are. So to me, that's my stand on it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's something to what LeBron said. Like a lot of time, I feel like we gotten away from celebrating players more than just what you said, scrutinizing them all the time. And I feel like media is kind of tailoring their way to what's selling. Like, negativity and sells. You get what I'm saying? Drama sells. So they tend to like talk shit on the player more often than and also I always say constructive criticism. Every athlete, especially athlete at that level, as a professional level, getting paid millions of dollars to play that game. So people will assume like people will hold you to a different standard. You got to play almost perfect game every night, which is impossible because they're human too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man said that's not what the type of person he is. He's not per se like his leadership is more of his game. He don't want to do none of that like talk proper, because he kept saying they kept finding him because he kept cussing in the post game interview. He said, "I'm not gonna go away from my personality, right? I'm not gonna sit here and try to talk proper English to you guys. Sometimes if I'm frustrated, I'm human. I'm gonna cuss. So therefore, I don't want to be the face
I
of the
agree.
league." Which is, I agree with him. He's entitled to his own opinion, just like everybody else is. But that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
It
And,
has a lot of truth to that. To that, what LeBron said.
and just to add a little bit more to it, Stephen A. Smith, like, just cut it out. Like, I didn't see him. What's the guy, the fat guy that you remember Stephen A. was like, "You fat bitch." What's the guy name? I can't remember. Jason Whitlock. Like, he got personal with you, then you got personal back. So just think about that, because now, again, going back to the product, you want to help the product elevate. I think the criticism is there to do that, but I think you got to do it in fair judgment. And I would say now also, you mentioned something about analysts being held accountable for their job and their responsibility. So imagine if you were being criticized. I think you get some criticism, or you were being graded on your performance every day. And let's see how you think about that. And it's like, to me, I feel like now with the internet and everything, people having their own platform and all of that, I think analysts are also trying to build a brand. Not saying Stephen A. Smith because he's a household name, but I feel like other analysts are coming out clout chasing, trying to build their name off of criticizing other people. They're more worried about building their own brand by criticizing other people instead of doing their job and their due diligence to criticize or critique players in the right manner.
A player again.
Exactly. They want a sound bite. You know what I'm saying? They want a sound bite. This and that, blah blah blah, and whatever the case may be. But to me, it's all in fair judgment, and also like LeBron. I agree with LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last topic of the day: Gervonta Davis fight against Roach. I ain't gonna lie. That's the boy's last name, Roach.
Yeah, his name was Roach. Like
cockroach.
Man, I don't even say it, bro. That man, I respect it though. He removed cock out of his name and he just used Roach. So it's like, I respect it. That's like, because his name was gonna be a big pause. I watched the fight. The fight was crazy. It's like two little guys fighting, but they would knock the dust out your nose.
You know what's crazy? People saying that like Tank lost, but me, when I watched the guy's face, he looked like he got his ass beat.
Yeah, but yeah, like sometimes I say, yo, you get beat. Like Devin Haney against Lomachenko, you got beat, but he won on the cards though, right? So, to me, I don't think Tank lost. I think it was a draw. I think it was a close fight. It was a good fight. I think Tank was holding back a lot. I think Roach did a good job counter punching. He stood in there. He took that boy got a chin, boy. That man Roach, bro, he got a noggin kebab like Acuna. Like that man got an extra head. So he was taking a lot of punches. I was surprised he didn't go down. So, and they know each other. They've been fighting each other since they were little. They're from the same place too, and all of that. I think
he from Baltimore too.
Yeah, I believe from Baltimore. Yeah, and so yeah, to me, Tank. I think Tank like landed the most cleanest
accurate punches. Yeah.
Like significant punches, like big power punches. Yeah, but I think the guy was busier. Roach was busier. He was fighting more. He was throwing more punches. He
threw like 400
yeah,
punches.
he threw twice as many as Gervonta. So that's gonna help you in a fight. And he landed some clean punches too. We're not gonna act like he didn't counter him and some clean punches he did. But
question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, finish.
No, that's it.
I seen a lot of people, because I don't really know that much about boxing. I've been watching with you guys and stuff, but like I seen a lot of people was saying there was a controversial when he took a knee. When he took a knee, was he like? Because they said that I saw this one guy was explaining. He said that the only way that will be count as a knockdown is if the person hit him and he took a knee because of he got hit. Right, because I think there was sweat in his eye.
Yeah.
So he took a knee quick and then look at the ref, and the ref like, he went and they fixed his eye, right?
Yeah.
So the guy said that if you don't like the professional boxing, it only have to be from a contact. If you knee from a contact, that's when it's counted as a knockdown. I don't know how much you know about that.
So that part that's actually new information to me. But me through my knowledge and the research I've done, when you take a knee, the ref gotta put the other opponent in the corner and start counting, right? And obviously he didn't get hit. Got through, he moved his head, he didn't get hit. But you can clearly see, he looked at the ref, and he clearly did this one time with his glove to wipe his eye. His hair did go in his eye. And then the Floyd Mayweather, I forgot who he fought. He injured his wrist, and then he took a knee, and then they took points off. Right, automatically they took points off because he took a knee. Now I don't know if there's a new rule that's implemented. If you're not hit, something is going on or whatever, you can take a knee and then go whatever. But they're still under review. A lot of people saying that that should have been counted as a knockdown. It should have been counted as a knockdown. But you didn't actually punch him. I guess they're saying go by the rules.
Yeah.
And if that's the rule, it's under review. We will see the evidence soon. But what I would tell you though, that man went and wiped his face, came back that same round. He came back the same round and put the whoop whopper on him, bro. He came back the same round. Give him the ish. Bro, he was whooping him that round. He won that round. Yeah, he won that round. He landed.
That's it. I think that's the only round I watched.
That was his best round. He was trying to knock him out. He was trying to send him to Pluto.
Now he hit a couple times, like he bobbled a little bit.
Yeah.
But props to that boy, because he stood in there with him. Like,
I can't wait to see the rematch. But it was a great fight. Gervonta Davis was holding back a lot. I think his main coach, Calvin didn't coach him in this fight. It was another coach. Calvin was in his corner, but it was the other coach that was mainly coaching him.
Did you think he trained well enough for this fight? Because
he did.
He did? He didn't look like polished enough for me in this fight.
He did. He was in good shape. That man thought he was in a fourth round when he was in the 9th or 12th round. He thought he was in the 4th round.
That's tough.
Some people say
that's tough. Yeah, because I saw his post-game interview. He said he didn't do a good job of counting rounds.
Yeah.
He didn't know what rounds he was in. I was like, okay, man, but
not having his coach to also play a part. But I think hopefully they get a rematch, and also make that fight happen. Him and what's his name, Shakur Stevenson, bro. He gonna beat that boy ass, but we gonna see. But so we're gonna wrap it up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Gameonblitzz, and yes, we'll be coming back soon again on more episode. And we out.
Let's get it.